Welcome to Candidly Speaking with Nikel. Today's date is June 20th, 2025. It's Friday, and I'm happy to be alive. And you should too. You should wake up happy like that. Happy to be alive. Today, I would like to talk about parenting. You know, I always feel blessed that I was able to be raised by two parents who actually put their kids first. So I only know what I know. That's what I know how to do. Phenomenal parents. When it came to raising their kids, they had rules, and I became the same way out of all my mother and father kids. It's three of us, and I am like the mom. I remember once I had gotten pregnant with my twins. It was my oldest son and I. You know, I had one of those marriages where it was like I was married, but I was the mother and father of everybody. Anyway, I remember buying me a old minivan, but I think it was like a Dodge Caravan, I think. And I was going out, right? In my mind, I'm like, oh, I got a minivan, so hey, you know, I can fit a couple of us in there, my girlfriend. So I remember one of them saying to me, "Oh, hey, soccer mom." I couldn't believe it. I didn't even know that was the nickname for women with kids that drive minivans. You know, always wanted a Mercedes, but at that time it had to be your dad. You know, it's just a mom. I'm still a mom. Anyway, moving forward. I just wanted to share with other mothers. You know, sometimes people used to look at me and they'd be like, okay, what's the answer? How do you do it? First, you have to be raised into it. And I was. I only saw my mother. She sacrificed for her kids, and she always tried to guide them because she knew the repercussions. Like, she knew what would happen, and then guess what? She would have to get them out of it. That's how I view a lot of things too. But I noticed with this new energy, this new world we live in, I feel it's like I'm shunned because I'm a great mom. And when those try to follow me, they got it all wrong. Like, I don't know if I need to write a book called How to Be a Mother, How to Be a Good Mom. Kids don't come with instructions. You know, when they're born on their back, it doesn't say at 16 we're going to do this, at 18 you don't know. But if you really are tuned into your baby, because I believe kids don't ask to come here at all. You know, you have that fun that night, or for some women it's to trap the dude with the money so they have the baby. That's a whole wrong situation, because it wasn't love. You know, all of my kids were made from love, like my parents made us, right? And anyway, when my parents got married, they had to take a blood test. And the blood test matched. That approved them to be married to one another. They got rid of that blood test. So all these people having these babies with anybody, and they're giving birth to, not to say giving birth to anybody's, but you get my drift. Anyway, I just think being a good mother is, your kids are your kids, you know, and I'm not saying that it's a forever commitment. Don't get me wrong, because the right opportunity come along, I got to do what I got to do. All of my kids are in their 20s. Everybody's good. I move with the wind. Right now, in my life, the wind has my oldest son with kidney disease who live with me, and the twins who are in college. They will be finished with their bachelor's in a month, moving into their master's. Their dream is to have that doctorate. Guess what? We're good. that's why I have time to do what I do. But I'm proud of my kids. But I noticed today it's this for self energy. It's for self. Yeah, I can be for self, I don't know if this is an organization or somebody trying to play God, because that's what I call it. When a person mess with your finances, they in your phone watching you go to do an app, they take the app off. It's like crazy. But anyway, I actually, I used to deliver food. I was out I was downloading my Instacart app, going in to deliver food again, and I found out somebody removed my they stole my identity, and I guess they're working under my name. Whatever, it's clever, Trevor. It is what it is. Yeah, I don't have, when it comes to survival, things you gotta do, I move that pride to the side. You do what you gotta do. I hear people talking about, and this is a lot of people who are like, I guess, people in the industry or people who are financially well off. When they lose it, because, one thing about being a celebrity or somebody in the limelight, it's not all the time. You gotta hit it. When you're hitting or you're hot, you gotta do what you gotta do. And you have to make sure that, you gotta find a way to have longevity in whatever field you're in. It's not just that field. But anyway, I look at a lot of people and you can tell who's not really doing financially well. Guess what? I'm not. So of course I can identify those who aren't either. From the stories, from the whatever, from the looks, it's good. But I don't know if they still got that ego thing in them. I would take my ass right to Whole Foods or Trader Joe's or wherever I gotta do and apply for a job. Do what you gotta do. That's right. They couldn't take people going, you fell off or whatever. It doesn't matter. If you want to keep that beautiful roof over your head, you got. See, when people lose that stuff, it's because they didn't want to step out of their comfort zone. That's just how I see it. Listen, I candidly speak about things that's on my mind. I am not saying I'm right. I'm really not. I don't know. I'm just speaking from, one of the people down here. I'm one of the people down here. I'm not up there. I'm down here. One of the little people. And that's just my view on things. I've always been the type of person that, especially when it came to my kids, if I jump out there and do what you gotta do. If I gotta wax cars on the corner, well, get ready to look at me standing there with my wax. I'm gonna be the best car waxer there is. When I had to deliver food, I did it with pride. I actually turned it into a game, because what fascinated me was when I was delivering to these buildings with doormen, and I had to go up the back way, and people would open the door and look at me, and they would look at me like, she has my food. Yes, I did it. I'm not ashamed of it. I was good at it too. I had another partner. Yes, a deaf African. Yes, I did. And we would deliver food together. And it's like I entered his world. I mean, I have a college degree. I fell into something, but we would deliver together. And do you know what, us working together, and this is the truth, I could find the receipts. I have the receipts. 4 months, right? Working for Grubhub. 2 shifts. That's 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. And then I think 6 p.m. to 11. Don't quote me. Like, you could add on shifts if they have them available. $17,000 in 4 months. That's crazy. To let you know that, delivering that food, y'all, you make some money. Y'all better go download that. But I think you have to have the right partner. You have to have the right driver. Like if whoever drives the best and will get to the spots faster for you to get out, get the food, get out. It's like a hit and miss. It's like move. You gotta. And I did it with. I smiled. I was cute. Did not care. Yep. Because everybody that is around you, they're not feeding you, fucking you, or paying your rent. Why anything they say should bother you? It's a joke. Anyway, listen, this is Friday. Get out there and do something, right? You know what I'm going to do today? Go out there and deliver some food. I'm keeping it real. I don't care. No, I'm going out. I'm going out to have fun. Anyway, you should too. Thank you for listening to Candidly Speaking with Nikel. And never forget, I love you.